What the hell did Fred Vasseur just drop on us after the Japanese Grand Prix? Buckle up, because this bombshell from Ferrari's top dog is the kind of brutally honest truth that could completely flip the script on their 2025 season. A year where Ferrari was supposed to finally punch Red Bull in the face and make this a proper title fight, and instead, we've got the team principal himself basically saying, "Screw Sundays, it's all about Saturdays now." Yeah, you heard that right. According to Vasseur, F1 is slowly turning into a damn qualifying championship. Not a race weekend. Not a tire strategy game. Nope. Just a high-stakes Saturday sprint to pole. And if that's true, then holy crap, Ferrari's screwed. Big time. Because let's face it, if quali becomes the golden ticket, then Ferrari's current list of issues looks like a death sentence. We're talking about car setups that never seem to hit the sweet spot, one lap pace that makes a tortoise look fast, and the whole Hamilton garage looking like it's haunted by the ghost of Maranello's past failures. And no, this isn't some wild YouTuber theory pulled out of thin air. This came straight from Vasseur's mouth. Post-Suzuka, no sugarcoating, no PR crap. Just pure, unfiltered panic. He flat out said track position is king now. Overtaking? Almost impossible. So if you don't nail qualifying, you might as well go home early on Sunday, grab a pizza, and watch the replays in shame. Which brings us to the real tragedy here. Ferrari, the damn prancing horse, still can't figure out how to tame the SF25. The whole season's been a damn circus act trying to find that performance window, and spoiler alert, they keep missing it. Add in those radio meltdowns from Hamilton and Leclerc, the balance issues, and now this mysterious low-performance component they just uncovered on Lewis' car, and suddenly, Fred's comments feel less like insight and more like a giant red warning light flashing, "Mayday, we're spiraling." This could be the moment where Ferrari starts to nosedive, again, way earlier than anyone thought. So in this video, we're breaking down every word Vasseur said, why it matters way more than just a single race weekend, and how it might be the most crucial statement from any team boss this year. Because let's be real, this isn't just about Japan. This is about Ferrari dangerously falling behind in a season where qualifying might decide the whole damn thing. And right now, they're miles from ready. Before we dive deep into the performance mess, the shocking implications of Vasseur's words, and what's going down behind the scenes with Hamilton and Leclerc, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single twist in this beautiful, chaotic mess that is Ferrari 2025. Still cooking, because what just came out after Suzuka might blow the whole damn season wide open. Alright, let's not dance around it. Time to talk about the giant red elephant in the room. On paper, Ferrari's performance at the Japanese Grand Prix didn't look like a total shitshow. Charles Leclerc finished 4th, Hamilton came home in 7th, both brought home some points. Hooray, right? Wrong. Because here's the real kicker. Ferrari's goal this year wasn't to minimize damage or just hang in there. Hell no. This was supposed to be their Red Bull smashing, title-hunting comeback tour, and instead, they're stuck playing defense, not offense. Then, in an interview that dropped harder than Verstappen's dominance on race day, Fred Vasseur let loose with something that raised more eyebrows than a surprise poll from Haas. According to Fred, 2025 might not even be about races anymore. He thinks Formula One is turning into a damn qualifying championship. And if overtaking really has become this mythical, borderline impossible art form, then grid position is everything. Lock in a bad quali, and you're basically doomed to cruise in formation till the checkered flag. Now, pause for a second. This is coming from Ferrari's own boss. That's like the Pope saying he's losing faith. It sounds almost defeatist. But the truth is, it's not just Fred being a drama queen. It's a brutal wake-up call. It exposes just how technically limited and strategically cornered the SF25 is right now. Suzuka laid it all bare. The top 6? They finished exactly how they started. No drama. No epic battles. Max Verstappen? Untouchable as usual. Lando Norris? couldn't even sniff DRS range. And Ferrari? Just vibing in no man's land. Too slow to threaten the front, too quick to be swallowed by Mercedes. Just there. So when Fred throws out the line, yeah, maybe it's gonna be a qualifying championship, what he's really doing is slapping Ferrari fans across the face with a dose of reality. If they can't get their Saturday act together, they're gonna be screwed on Sunday. Simple as that. And right now, Ferrari's Saturdays are a goddamn mess. Let's talk about Lewis, shall we? 3 full race weekends in, and our man is still trailing in both quali and race results. Sure, he gave Ferrari its first ever sprint pole and win in China, which was badass, but that's still the exception, not the new normal. Suzuka brought him back down to earth with a thud. So what's the verdict? Ferrari might be catching on to the fact that raw race pace won't save them anymore. In 2025, it's all about sticking that one-lap flyer. And unless they figure that out fast, they're gonna spend the rest of this season fighting for scraps, not podiums. He couldn't crack the top 6. Crossed the line behind both Mercedes cars. And at no point during the race did Lewis Hamilton look like anything more than a glorified spectator in red. After the checkered flag, he didn't sugarcoat a damn thing either. He straight up admitted that his side of the garage has been dragging around a mysterious underperforming component since day freaking 1. And guess what? Ferrari only just now figured it out. Bravo, lads. Real sharp detective work. Now let that marinate for a second. We're talking about one of the greatest drivers to ever touch a steering wheel, the crown jewel of Ferrari's post-Mercedes era project, stuck for 3 entire race weekends fighting not his rivals, but his own damn car. And it took them until Suzuka to realize something was wrong under the hood? That's not just bad luck, that's a bloody system failure in garage communication, car management, and just basic competence. But wait, there's more. Hamilton also spilled the beans on the chain reaction disaster sparked by his DSQ in China. Ferrari panicked, tweaked the ride height to avoid another floor wear penalty, and boom, down went the aerodynamic grip. And Suzuka? That brutal high-speed roller coaster of corners just chewed up and spit out any setup with compromised downforce. It was a bloodbath. According to Lewis, the car had nothing left to give. And if that was the car operating at max effort, then holy hell, Ferrari's up shit creek without a paddle. Sure, on paper, P4 sounds okay-ish, but the tone in Hamilton's post-race voice said it all. He's pissed. He called the race frustrating as hell, said the car's performance was flat out not good enough, and even admitted that despite a solid balance and clean driving, he was never even close to fighting at the front. The kicker? When asked where Ferrari was losing out to McLaren, Lewis shrugged and said, maybe Sector 1. I don't know. They were always 2 seconds ahead anyway. Boom. That's the damn problem. Ferrari's not losing these battles in the last lap. They're already dead in the water before lap 1 even kicks off. And it's not just Lewis. Charles Leclerc knows it too. The whole team is feeling it. Vasseur summed it up pretty bluntly. Ferrari needs to get better everywhere. And yeah, for once, he's not wrong. The SF-25 is a moody diva of a car. It needs more downforce, better top-end speed, and, most importantly, a wider performance window. Right now, the damn thing is so sensitive to ride height it's like tuning a violin with a jackhammer. The car's impossible to consistently dial in, which means extracting pace across both cars is like flipping a coin and hoping for magic. Until they fix that, it's gonna be a long, painful grind for Ferrari, and no amount of Saturday heroics will save them from Sunday misery. Oh boy, Fred Vasseur didn't hold back. He straight up admitted it. Ferrari's strategy calls and race day decisions in Suzuka were about as inspiring as a soggy sandwich. They played it safe, way too safe. No undercut attempts, no bold tire gambles, no split strategy plays. Just pure wait and see bullshit. And guess what? That kind of passive racing ain't gonna cut it when you're up against Red Bull's surgical precision or McLaren's rising F***** send it attitude. And that's just the start of the mess. Communication. Falling apart like a cheap IKEA shelf. We heard the chaos live over team radio. Hamilton, sounding like a dude stranded in the desert, goes, "Where am I slow, mate?" and gets some vague, half-baked replies. Then comes a bizarre moment where an engineer tells him something about engine braking, and Lewis claps back like, "You already told me not to do that, for a reason." This isn't just drivers whining. These are red flags of something deeper. Disconnect. Confusion. Cracks in the relationship between the cockpit and the pit wall. Even Vasseur came out and said it himself. This is not the start they wanted. No shit. But he also reminded everyone that we've got 21 races to go. So yes, technically, there's time to flip the narrative. But if Ferrari wants to turn this dumpster fire into a title charge, they need to stop reacting and start ***ing building star. That means fix Hamilton's setup issues now, not eventually. Give Leclerc a car he can actually attack with, not just nurse to the finish line. And for the love of Enzo, stop rolling into Sundays already waving the white flag depending on how Saturday went. Because 2025 is shaping up to be a season where small gains and flawless execution are everything. This ain't 2019, the midfield is breathing down everyone's neck, and Red Bull won't be tripping over themselves anytime soon. Ferrari doesn't just need to be good, they need to be damn near perfect. And with two world-class drivers in red, there's zero excuse for falling short. So drop us your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Ferrari can actually pull their shit together? Can they fix the internal chaos, close that painful performance gap, and start gunning for wins before it's too damn late? And hey, if you're loving these full-throttle breakdowns of F1's wildest plot twists, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a second. Because if Vasseur's words mean anything, Ferrari's story is about to get even crazier, and we'll be right here, covering every twist, every update, and every race that might decide their fate. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.